Drizzy gang, what's going on? What's popping? It's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio, a place where we talk about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, trending topics. If you're new here, kindly don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say special shout out to you. Anywho, without further ado, let's kick it. Let's get straight into some mess, honey. Well, whatever it is that is going on with Miss Tanasha Donna, we need to know. Like right now, I'm so invested, honey. I'm like, what's not happening? Like, who is catching the shade? All we know is Miss Tanasha Donna is going off on Snapchat for a couple of days now. She ain't mentioning names. It reached a point where baby girl is like, don't even dare me, okay? For now, I'm throwing subliminals, but when I start to put some address on it, you will cry. Literally. Not my words. Tanasha Donna words, you guys. If you go on her Snapchat, of course, she deleted some of the snaps that she posted on her Snap stories. But baby, you all know that I'm invested. And of course, I was just screenshot. And let me make sure that this time round, I put on my watermark, okay? I work so damn hard for somebody to just come on my page and steal my tea. Well, I know it's not originally my tea, but I was invested, okay? Nilidunga kambi hapo. I was literally camping there to see what's the next move. But if you haven't been keeping up with Mr. Tanasha Donna, let me comp you a little bit, like the way we will say in Nairobi. So Tanasha Donna is back in Nairobi, Kenya, according to what we see on her Snapchat. She went to Belgium for like 2 or 3 months with NJ because NJ was going to meet the grandma for the first time, that is Tanasha Donna's mother. And Tanasha kind of hinted that she doesn't see herself coming back to Kenya anytime soon. Seeing her in Kenya, I'm like, girl, what's not happening? What's going on? Are you back? Are you trolling? What's going on? Okay. So Tanasha Donna posted this a couple of days ago. Let me read it to you so that you don't say, oh, I like to stir some drama. She said in a quote, "What is in the dark will always come to light. No matter how long, it will eventually always come back to bite you in the nyash. Evil never win in the end. One day I'll have to say a lot. But for now, let me just hush." She also said, "Can't believe there was a time I ever lost sleep over a short." And of course, I talked about that, and I show you the Gary music video. Of course, many people still don't believe it was diamond platinum because Tanasha Donna literally had to stand on some hole. She posted this today, you guys. Okay, that's the picture right there. That is the kettle telling the cooking pot, "You are black," right? And of course, the cooking pot is telling kettle, that is Miss Tanasha Donna, telling the person who is judging her, saying in a quote, "Imagine the kettle calling pot black. Imagine insulting people non-stop, then acting like holy. The hypocrisy. It's always the basic ones with the biggest mouth." Anyway, let's continue. It also said in a quote, the biggest mouth. Sometimes it's good to mind your own goddamn business. Well, goddamn business, I add mine words. It also continues to say, especially with what does not concern you, honey. Tanasha, honey. Let me tell you something. There's something I've learned about Tanasha Donna. Her mouth is very little. I think that's why she doesn't use it. Like, she knows when she give it to you, utaisikia ni kama injection in your nyash. Like, it will inject differently. You know, there's nothing as bad as someone who is silent saying something. It's like opening a can of worms. Like, they will be telling you something that when you hear, it will constantly be ringing on your mind because these people barely speak. And like somebody like Diana, like this, who is yapping from morning till dawn, if they tell you something, it just entered this side and get out this side. Let me read to you the next one, okay? And of course, this one, the one that she deleted or edited later, it says in a quote, "Always the basic ones with the slickest mouth. The day I address you and I don't subliminals." Girl, let me read again, honey. "It's always always the slick ones it's always the basic ones with slick mouths. The day I address you and I don't do subliminals, you will go to sleep crying. So far now, let me see how far they'll keep testing me. Can I hear an amen on the background? Can I hear an amen on the background, honey? I feel like reading it again, but it is things like this that I was made for. Like I was born to give tea, okay? I was born to give tea. I like this. I wish she didn't delete it, okay? She later on maybe noticed that messy blogs like Drizzy screenshotted it and she edited this way. This was her still. You've been testing me for years, child. And the day I decide to address you, you go cry. You go sleep crying. I'm wondering, who is Miss Tanasha talking about? What is going on? Tanasha Donna is at a point where she's saying, girl, the day I address you without throwing in subliminals, the day that I let it out raw, you're not gonna want anybody see you safe. You're gonna want that earth to split in half and to just swallow you. Because, baby, I know a lot. So, according to what I've been hearing Miss Tanasha Donna talking about, I think Tanasha Donna is talking about two people, basically. So, I don't know if one is a chick and one is a male. Because the first one, okay, and of course, I beg your pardon for people who thought that maybe I meant she's talking about Diamond, she's talking about Zushu. No, those are just pictures that are put in there. If you want to be messy, that's yourself, okay? If you're a little bit sensitive, that's on you. Go and pick that fight with your ancestors. I'm not the one, not today. So the real reason why I feel like Tanasha Donna is arguing with basically two people or one person is because first, she addressed a dude, okay? It's obvious she's talking about a guy that she once dated, that she can't believe she actually dated. She actually even lost sleep with this guy. And now she's even talking about a certain person that has really been testing her. She's also saying that you don't want to go there with me because what I have on you, when I decide to spit and actually put some address on it, girl, you will want us to just swallow you. Literally, respectfully, beloved. But anyway, that is just my opinion. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is the next antic for Tanasha Donna. The last thing I want is drama without music, girl. You need to drop up some drama like this and make it a little bit bigger, you know? You don't have to post and delete, baby girl. I know you know that we are there to screenshot, but we want people to go back there and see it. We don't have to keep receipts in case people don't believe that we actually got those receipts from your page, girl. You have to stand on your business. Anyway, keep it classy. See you next one. Bye-bye.